This research paper, titled Deep Literature Reviews, an application of fine-tuned language models to migration research, is authored by Stefano M. Iacusa from Harvard University, and Haodong Chi and Jiyoung Han from Malmö University and Stockholm University Demography Unit in Sweden. The paper introduces a hybrid framework that combines traditional bibliometric methods with large language models, or LLMs, to make literature reviews more efficient and insightful, particularly in the field of human migration. At its core, the framework addresses the challenges of modern academic research, where the sheer volume of published papers makes traditional reviews time-consuming and labor-intensive. Bibliometric analysis, which relies on data like citations, authors, and keywords, is great for spotting broad trends and gaps at a large scale. For instance, it can map out collaboration networks or track how ideas spread. However, it often misses the deeper, qualitative meanings in the text, leading to incomplete or inaccurate results when searching for relevant studies. On the other hand, qualitative literature reviews provide a thorough, nuanced understanding of theories, concepts, and findings by diving deep into the content. But these are incredibly demanding in terms of time and effort, making them impractical for covering vast amounts of material. The authors propose using fine-tuned LLMs to bridge this gap, allowing researchers to extract rich, qualitative insights from thousands of articles while maintaining scalability. The process begins with fine-tuning open-source LLMs on specific datasets related to the research topic. In this case, they applied it to over 20,000 scientific articles on human migration. Fine-tuning means adapting a pre-trained LLM to better understand and process domain-specific language, turning it into a sort of specialist model. This enables the LLM to accurately select relevant studies, detect emerging trends, and pinpoint critical research gaps that might otherwise be overlooked. To ensure accuracy and reliability, the framework includes an error-focused validation process. Here, the LLM first generates initial labels or classifications for the articles, such as identifying key themes or relevance. Then, human reviewers step in to correct any misclassifications, which helps improve the model's performance over time and maintains consistency in the analysis. This human-AI collaboration makes the process more efficient than manual reviews while reducing errors. When applied to migration research, the framework revealed several important insights. For example, it highlighted a growing scholarly interest in climate-induced migration, which is migration driven by environmental changes. The analysis showed that existing literature focuses heavily on a limited set of hazards, like floods, droughts, sea level rise, and land degradation. These are critical, but the paper points out an imbalance. Other hazards that directly impact human health and well-being, such as air and water pollution or infectious diseases, are often ignored. This oversight underscores a key research gap. The authors argue that future studies should expand beyond just physical environmental changes to explore their broader ecological and societal effects. For instance, how do these factors influence migration as an adaptive response, where people move to escape deteriorating conditions? By addressing this, researchers can develop a more comprehensive understanding of migration patterns and their implications for policy and society. Overall, the framework demonstrates the power of fine-tuned LLMs in accelerating knowledge synthesis across disciplines. It combines the strengths of quantitative bibliometric tools with the depth of qualitative analysis, making literature reviews faster, more consistent, and capable of uncovering hidden trends. The paper also touches on challenges with LLMs, such as potential algorithmic biases, transparency issues, and concerns about reproducibility, which are important for ensuring ethical and reliable applications. In terms of methodology, the authors used a domain-adapted LLM to process the large dataset, showing how this approach can be replicated in other fields. Keywords from the paper include large language models, literature reviews, bibliometric analysis, fine-tuning, climate and environment, and human migration. By leveraging these tools, researchers can not only map the current state of knowledge but also shape future agendas, ultimately speeding up scientific discovery and addressing real-world problems more effectively. The correspondence for the lead author, Haodong Chi, is provided as haodong.chi@mao.se, and the paper is available on arXiv with the identifier 2504.136885v1 from April 17, 2025. This innovative method opens up new possibilities for handling the ever-growing body of academic literature, ensuring that reviews are both broad and deeply insightful.